Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm back. All right, man. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Um, Sorry about the top of my ceiling here. I'm in an unfinished basement, and yeah, I was gonna fix the ceiling to make it look nice and fancy for my YouTube. But I think I'm gonna sell this house in a couple of years, so I'm not gonna put a lot of money into it. So, I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what happened to me. I've been gone for a few weeks. Oh, that's a little bright. Okay, so what happened? I had to start taking pain medicine. It's been about 6 months now because I have a really bad back. I have a really bad neck. It's a type of an arthritis, and it just got to where the pain was too much. And more than the pain was the mobility issues. Like I was having a hard time getting up from like sitting and having a hard time walking. And I said, man, I need something. I can't deal with this. So I started taking some medicine for my back and my neck and the rest of my body. And everything was going pretty good. And then I had to start taking some medicine for, it's an old man issue. This old guys get an enlarged prostate. And then, so I started taking medicine for that. Now, I don't know if it was because of the medicine or what. Now, I've had vertigo before. Actually, the last time I had it was a lot worse than this time. But what vertigo is, for those of you that don't know, it makes you dizzy. It makes you so dizzy that you feel like you're going to throw up. Kind of like if you're on a carnival ride and it makes you real dizzy, that's how you kind of feel. Like you just got off of a carnival ride. So everywhere you go, like when you're trying to walk, or you're trying to do something, you feel real dizzy, you feel real yucky. So I spent about a week laying around doing nothing. I did play my guitar every day. Sometimes I only played maybe a song or two and then I went and laid down. It's real hard to deal with, man. Then I figured out that by doing a little research, that there's over-the-counter medicine that makes you feel better. So I got some of that, and it made me feel better. It did. And then I watched some videos on it. It says that it's because of a lack of vitamin D. And I'm not going to go into big details about how this works. But some little crystals that are in your ear, your inner ear, they break loose. And when those crystals break loose, it makes you dizzy. And the reason they break loose is because you have a lack of vitamin D. So, anyways, I've been taking some vitamins, and I'm almost over the vertigo, but it's still right there. It's still bugging me. It's not all the way gone. But I really wanted to make a video today and let you guys know that I'm alive. The vertigo's getting better. When I turn my music up real loud and I start playing my guitar real loud, it makes me dizzy. So it's still there, but it's getting better. Okay, so I had the vertigo, right? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, man, I get this really bad pain. Real sharp pain, like around here, in my back, and it was right in my heart area. Okay. I started thinking about it, like, am I having a heart attack? What the heck's going on? I'm feeling like a lot of pain. My arm kind of feels like it's going numb. It kind of gets in your head. You think about it. You kind of make yourself feel a certain way. So I told my wife, I said, I think I better go to the emergency room. I don't want to die, you know. I'm thinking, what if I pass out? You know, what if I go unconscious? And then the ambulance comes to get me, and then I die. That's not cool, man. I'm not ready to die. So we went to the emergency room here in the little town that we live in. They hooked me up to an EKG, and they monitored me for a little while. They said, you know what, you're not having a heart attack. We don't really know what the pain's coming from, but it's not your heart. Okay, you're not having a heart attack. I said, okay, that's cool, man. They wanted to give me some pain medicine. I said, no, I don't need that. I don't need more pain medicine. I'm already on oxycodone. I don't need more. And I think maybe I got a little dehydrated, you know, before I started getting the vertigo. But that and the medicine that I had just started, I was messed up, man. So I kind of laid around for another week, and the pain wouldn't go away. So I got the idea, you know, I used to go to the chiropractor quite a bit when my back first started bothering me. So I went to the chiropractor, and it's some young guy, and he was very good though. He ran his finger down my back and he stopped and he goes, "Is that it right there?" And I said, "Yeah, that's exactly it right there." And he said, "You got a rib that's out of place." And I thought, either he's really good or he's really full of crap. So he had gave me an adjustment. It was $30 for an adjustment. And I swear, man, by that evening, by that night, the pain was almost gone. I didn't have to use a heat pad. I didn't have to use an ice pack. Hey, what's going on, man? The pain is still there, just a little. And we discussed me going back in a week. Hey, what's going on, Nigel? Did I say it right? Nigel? But I'm going to go back today and get another adjustment. I mean, it's $30, so it's a very well spent $30. So that's one thing that's going on. Yeah, all right, cool, man, cool. The other thing that's going on is that my wife and I have been saving money for about 5 or 6 years. The idea was, instead of making car payments, we would put the money in savings, and then when we got enough money in savings, we'd go buy a car. So we reached our goal. You know, I'll just say it was a certain amount of money that we were saving, that we wanted to get, you know, a certain amount. And then I found a car on Auto Trader, and I've been looking at cars for about 6 months, and I knew what car I wanted. And hey, thanks, man, I appreciate it. So the car that I found was around 300 miles away from where we lived. So I had to get a hotel room, I had to get a rental car. And so we drove out there, we picked the car up, we bought it. And it's a 2026 Subaru Forester. And the color of it is called Autumn Green. It's a beautiful car. Yeah, we drove it home. I think it's got not quite 300 miles, or maybe right at 300 miles on it. And I drove it home, I put it straight in the garage, and I haven't taken it out. How's that for old people? We have other vehicles, and this new car is going to be like our weekend car. So like this coming weekend, my wife works on Saturdays, but on Sunday, we're going to go for a nice little drive. go get some ice cream, just drive around, kind of break it in a little bit. And then Monday, Monday my wife has off on Mondays. We're going to go to where I was born, which is about 2 hours away. And they have a killer restaurant over there, man. It's Carriage, Carriage Crossing, something like that. It's ran by Mennonite people. Now, I'm not kidding you, man. They run around with that little thing on their head and their little dresses. What's my favorite flavor? Ice cream? Probably Rocky Road. I love me some Rocky Road, man. Which is kind of weird because I'm not a big chocolate ice cream fan. But I do like the Rocky Road. What's your flavor? What do you like? I'm gonna show you guys this restaurant. I think it is called Carriage Crossing. Restaurant in Yoder, Kansas. Yeah, Carriage Crossing Restaurant. So, this is what the restaurant inside looks like. And we've eaten there a few times. Cookies and cream. All right, I like that too. I don't really think there's an ice cream that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of sherbet. Do you know what that is? I guess it's a type of ice cream, but I'm not a big fan of that. Typically, if I'm going to buy ice cream to bring home, I will get the vanilla. I have been there. You've been there? You've been to this restaurant? Where are you from, man? Are you in Kansas? This restaurant is owned and ran by Amish people. And I don't know if they have them in other states. It's a possibility. Because there's a lot of Amish people. Yeah, you're from, what part of Kansas are you from? But the last time I went there, we had steaks. They were okay. The first time we went there, I had the hot roast beef sandwich. All right, well, ever since I had that roast beef sandwich, I've been wanting more of that. So I'm going to go get me a hot roast beef sandwich, man. It is delicious. This is what the outside of it looks like. Let's see if I can find you a picture of a horse and buggy. There's a horse and buggy. Because if you know anything about Amish people, they're the horse and buggy. Man, I'm telling you. Look at this. These are all homemade pies they make right there. Okay, all right. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the food is good. It's definitely good. You get your cinnamon roll and some coffee. Let's see what else we got here. They make their own pies right there. And I've been craving a meringue pie. Do you know, with the big fluffy meringue on top? When I was a kid, my grandma had a restaurant. And their big thing was homemade pies. And she would bring pies over to me. Fat little kid, man. I was a fat little spoiled little kid. My grandma would bring me some pies. All right, that sounds good. See you later. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for subbing. I do appreciate it. But one of my favorite pies when I was growing up was coconut cream. with the big fluffy meringue on the top. Oh, man. I was such a fat little spoiled kid. I'd get me like a double slice, you know. Eat that stuff, man. But yeah, the restaurant is killer, killer good. It's fresh. It's homemade. It's some of the best restaurant food that I've eaten. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, I even got out of playing my guitar and stuff, man, because I was just, I don't know, with my health and everything, and then with the trying to buy the car, I was on the phone a lot, I was on the computer a lot, you know, trying to find a car, trying to make a deal. It was kind of scaring me because the amount of money that we had in the bank was, to me, a lot of money. And I was kind of worried that somebody was going to hack in and steal that money. And we wanted a certain color on this car, right? And they're already bringing in the 2027s. So they're not, I don't know if they're still making 2026s or if they've kind of stopped, you know? And I was kind of afraid that if I waited any longer, that I wouldn't get green. I'm thinking I'm going to get like white or black, you know, or silver. Those are the three colors that I really don't like, you know, in a vehicle. So when I seen the green one and it was at a decent price, I told my wife, I'm going to jump on this car. It's a decent price. They're not charging extra, you know, for the paperwork. So she said, yeah, that sounds good, man. Let's do it. So, yeah. We did it, man. Oh, I could show you guys a picture on my phone. It's a beautiful car. It runs really nice. It handles really good going down the highway. Let's see how good this picture comes out. Here's a picture of the car right here. Can you guys see it pretty good? It is a 2026 Subaru Forester. And the color is called Autumn Green. All right. Yeah, I picked out that car because Subarus are very reliable and they're really safe. You get into a crash and you never know when that's going to happen. It's ranked at the top for safety. I'm sure you've seen the Subaru commercials. All right, let's do a little messing around with this guitar, okay? Let's see what we got going on here. We're gonna put on a backing track. Excuse me. I just had a bagel with peanut butter. And it kind of seems like maybe it gave me a little heartburn. Or anyways, I'm burping up something. Let's see. Backing track. Blues. I'm a blues guy, man. Blues in A. Slow blues in A. That's the good stuff, man. Let's turn this down a little bit. Can I play? I wished I could. No, I can't play that song, man. That's a hard song. Although I did watch a video on it, I do think I could do it. I just don't know if I want to spend enough time learning how to play that song. So, there's your answer, man. I can't at this time, though, no. One of these days I might. The thing is, and I know I've said this, on my station a lot. It's my station, on my channel. I've said this a lot. But I'm not really playing rock and roll music, which, Dire Straits is more rock than blues. But don't get me wrong, man. I love Dire Straits, okay? I have a couple of their CDs, and I crank it up. I love their music. But it's not really what I'm doing right now. Yeah, well, the other thing too, man, is that I'm focusing on doing a certain thing right now, and I like to get that, taken care of before I start like learning other stuff. So the thing that I'm really, really focusing on right now, and when I first started playing the guitar, I'm a huge Eric Clapton fan. Okay, I really didn't get the whole thing about these guys are blues guys. At first, like most people, I just liked Eric Clapton, right? I liked his music, I liked his style, I liked what he does. Then I kind of like started getting more into listening to blues music, like Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and everybody knows Stevie Ray Vaughan, and B.B. King, and the list goes on and on and on, man. There's tons and tons of blues guys, blues people, blues women. They don't get the recognition that they really deserve. People just don't understand the difference between blues and rock and all that stuff. So the thing that I'm really working on is learning how to solo. Like I was doing, like, right there with the jam track, that's soloing. So like my thing is I want to play the chords and then go into the soloing. And then finish up, with some chords and a little more soloing. But to me, it has to be done perfectly. It can't be done like, okay, the chord playing is pretty good, the soloing is not good. That's not acceptable to me, Everything has to be good. And that is taking up my time right now. So to stop what I'm doing and to go try to learn a song that I'm not really interested in learning, it wouldn't be worth it to me, because it's not really what I want to do. So, anyways, there's the answer about that. I do love Dire Straits. I think that the Mark something, I can't pronounce his last name. But I can't pronounce his last name. But yeah, he's a fantastic artist. Absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, I'm going to shut her off, man. We're out here for like 40 minutes now. I'm going to go upstairs and check on my old dog. I got an old dog. He's getting to the end of his life. And he's getting pretty weird on me. So I'm going to go up and check on him. Then I'm going to come down and I'm going to work on some tunes, man. I haven't really been getting into everything too much because of my health. And then, like I say, my brain don't handle more than one thing at once. When I'm focusing on trying to buy a car, that's my main focus. I really felt like my time was running out, and I really needed to get something. So, yeah, that's what I did, man. But now that the car is in the garage, right? I can't do anything with the tags. I have to wait until I get the title, and they're sending me the title, I should get it within the next week, I'm thinking. When I get the title, I can go down to the DNB here and title the car, tag the car. So I can't really do a lot until I get that. So hey guys, thanks for watching me. I really do appreciate it. If you're all watching me on TV or on your phone, whatever device you're watching me on, if you like me, you would like to support my channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be making some videos, hopefully within the next week or so. I'm changing the style of the way I played before. Now I'm doing a lot more like blues stuff and then soloing with the music. So when I do relaunch my videos, hopefully you guys will like it, and it's going to be a little different than what it was. Okay guys, like always, I'm Robert, this Guitar Journeys. I thought about doing a live video when I was at the car lot, but I was already like stressing out and I didn't have enough sleep. I don't know about y'all, man, but I don't sleep very good in a hotel room. And then I didn't get hardly no sleep the night before, so I was kind of walking around like a zombie. And then I was in a new state. I didn't know like the town and everything. I was kind of not feeling comfortable about knowing where I was at and everything. it's part of old age, man. But anyways, I'm Robert. Thanks for joining me. Please subscribe if you like me. And peace out, man. Later.